Welcome back to some more Persona 5 Royal. I love this game. What can I say? Previously on our last episode, we're just kind of finishing up the time after doing Palace 3. It's revealed he had a change of heart, turned himself in. Everyone wants our dude's attention. I'm assuming now that we're probably going to be getting into our Palace number 4 soon. But we have tests coming up, which a little stressful. Because I thought we did really good last time, and we didn't do good, even though I thought we did. So we can't go out. Why?
Good night.
Nice work today. It's late now. Let's not go out. Bruh. Maybe we have tomorrow to think about. Can I make curry at least?
What do you want to do?
Let's make some curry. Let's do it.
Make sure you close up.
Seems to be going well so far. What was that brown sauce you
Let
added?
me explain.
Worcestershire sauce. This handy condiment adds acidity and richness to the curry. It's perfect for enhancing the flavor profile of a dish. I need to get me some Worcestershire sauce. Oyster sauce can be used the same way. These sauces add a mature, deep flavor as if you simmered the curry overnight. Huh, I can barely even pronounce it. You and me both, bro. You throw it all together with such gusto. The secret ingredient is plankton. Confidence. Go. We need to become more kind, though. Worcestershire.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
You look awfully proud. Decent curry. Big day tomorrow? I don't remember what tomorrow was. Wonder what the Phantom Thief's goal is? Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Don't they have a form or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? We're gonna get fanboys. What a refreshing morning. How are you
I
doing?
didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them.
Join us.
All the
Join
interviews
us.
these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
What do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean the Phantom Thieves are doing it.
Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases. With the rate of victims, it's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
I just can't tell. I don't know how it's gonna go with Akechi. Shibuya crime rate ring reveals all. Leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage. Highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show July 18th.
I see.
Wait, can we go to the fireworks show? You know what? I know we were talking about dating the teacher and all, but she's kind of shifty. Tests are coming up. Everyone's studying. Really? Oh yeah, we know some of you rely on all-nighters. Not really rely. Oh no, I didn't mean to hit that. Hold on. I have buttons on the back of my controller and it does things. It's right where my fingers rest, so I bump them sometimes. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories. So Goldblum, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? He wants to know how long you can keep long-term memories. This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyway? I'm just gonna say memories that last a long time. So anyway, you keep them for a long time, so the question is how long? Memory, something like infinite? So if you theoretically have infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for 3 days max, forever.
Nice.
This is it. That's right.
That's right, I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers into long-term memory, huh? Well, can't always get what you want. I mean, it's fascinating to think about, like, how can you end up... yeah, just repetition, I suppose, reiteration. So it's like if you care about something enough to remember it, then practice remembering it. You know? I remember the most obscure stuff, but like, my brain doesn't retain visual, so it's like I can't visually recall stuff in my mind. That's really hard. Or like, auditory things. I'm like, I can't bring to recollection certain things, but funny, like, certain people's tones or the way they say things at my job. I, moved, but I had some regulars before I moved that I hadn't seen for a year and a half, and someone came through and was like, I'll get a tall latte and a vanilla beans, or like a petite vanilla scone. Or something like, or they were like, I want a tall latte, and I looked at them and I was like, in a petite vanilla scone. They're like, yeah, how'd you know? I was like, I worked at this other Starbucks before, like, years ago, and I remember your order. But it's like silly things like that. But then I can't remember, like, visually what I was experiencing for most of my life. I can't visually recall that. Why can't I remember my pen pal's address from 25 years ago? What I had for dinner on Monday? Yeah, it's like, oh, because I guess we don't put in the effort to remember those things. And so our brain's just like, kind of wild. Like, yeah, factually, I'll remember a lot more, or like customers' names, orders, faces where they work, or periodic table of elements. That stuff, but I can't remember. Can't remember, other things, which is a bummer. The memory fails me when I need it.
Nice go.
We're on a roll today. So what do we get? Do we get knowledge or proficiency? Knowledge. At least you've got summer break once exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Memories never really go away. That just means I'll remember my past eventually, right? $7/18, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive. It's easier to work when you have a goal in mind. We're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Feel murderous intent? That was an epic dodge. Can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throw. Is he a ninja?
Hey!
My charm definitely increased. Yo, we rizzed him with that dodge. I need to level up my kindness.
Hey!
Jeff Kuhn. We are running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. Teachers say he's well worth his time here. But I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should go find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen. When I get home, it's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
Appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking, but make sure you study well, alright? I wasn't
All right,
planning
then.
on studying. I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later. I don't want to do it. Old Blom senpai.
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Come on, level up. Oh. Old Blom-kun?
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
Okay, so her name was Yoshizawa. You two have a history? You guys date?
My father works at
Oh.
a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
You guys should date. She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see.
Why does it... Chill out, Akechi.
So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news.
So if you'll excuse us, sir.
It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Hey, let's go. Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you.
You know
I'll
how
do
to
my
butter
best to make
people up,
everyone
Akechi.
proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshi's.
But I gotta study. I wasn't gonna study. Let's be so real.
That would be wonderful. Does that...
Oh, it doesn't look like I had a choice, so I don't feel as
I
bad.
chose the place. There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course.
You don't
Lead the way.
mean LeBlanc, do you? Oh, okay.
Yoshizawa-san?
Whew.
You drink hot
I'm like,
beverages
is
even
it
in
like
the
a power
summer?
movie just shows up at where we're living?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see.
Hmm.
You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Really cold. Your drink's just as hot. So what do you have?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
Bruh. Oh, you like
seem to
sweet
have
bread.
your
You
own
just don't want
bases
to
covered
admit
as
it.
well.
I wish I hadn't learned that.
You're more innocent than I had expected.
I've
Uh-huh.
been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing
Okay,
me some
listen,
guidance.
this isn't an interrogation, bro. Back off.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could
Back
benefit from his
off.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
Stop talking about the Phantom
Go
Thieves.
right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
Girl, you're
I
helping.
see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom
Dude, I
Thieves'
just like the
existence
lady,
isn't
like,
going to be
over,
beneficial to society in the
like,
long run.
it over here. Just. Is she blinking? Okay, she is blinking.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves.
Yeah, but we're like, there's people who don't have the power to get help, that these people are hurting.
Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves.
Well, that's
wouldn't
why
last for
you
very long.
don't, you just,
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
it's a unique stance, I'll say that.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I
Yes,
just
you
can't help
did.
myself sometimes.
That's exactly what you meant. Just own up to
Let's
it.
change the subject to something a bit lighter.
Let's talk politics.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going.
Oh, okay, Jeff finished his
If I'm away
drink.
from
That's
home
good.
too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
You got this.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well then, see you.
No, it's already evening.
Ah, you're back.
No one was here. What does that mean?
Hey,
I'm trying to talk to him.
You got time right now? Next
We
time,
should
then.
probably study though. Bogey practice. Mishima needs to upgrade. Head over now. Arma ship. I've been waiting for you. I have something I want to say. About how I'm helping you guys. Let's go somewhere close then. That was Akiyama-kun. Apparently he's pretty close. It sounded serious. Can you come with me? Your bully? Oh snap. There's our guy. Says he's not gonna be able to pay this month. How about you spot him? That's what friends are for. Friends? You guys ain't friends? Don't try and mess with us, Akiyama. This loser's supposed to be the friend who was gonna help you. You don't got anything to do with this Akiyama. I suggest you get out of here. Come on, Toru. Looks like we're gonna have to go and have a nice chat with that girlfriend of his. Please, no, I'm begging. Sorry, but you broke your promise. She's gonna be the one to pay us back, if you catch my drift. This is just what you get for trying to screw us over. You're so cruel, Yuta-kun. How much? How much do you need? Goldblum, run. I'm not leaving. I don't want to get you involved, so having you here is definitely reassuring. Dude, I have a record. Come on now. If anything happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun, Goldblum. What? Hey, you guys. I bit my tongue. You're still here? Run away, you idiot. You better lay off Akiyama-kun. I've been taking a video of this whole conversation. Huh? You do anything to Akiyama or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. And don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. It backs up to the cloud automatically. Hey, what should we do? We'll be fine. The police ain't gonna do anything because of some stupid video. Why don't you run along home to your anime girl? We don't got time to deal with losers like you. Believe in yourself. You're right. Huh?
What the hell?
Look, I know you guys are supposed to be tough and all, but are you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? I mean, this video is definitely enough to get you guys busted given your previous criminal records. How do you know about that? Doesn't matter how, just leave Akiyama-kun alone and we'll be even. Then if you keep your word, I'll delete the video. The backup too. You'll delete them now. No. I've had enough of this stuff. Look, he saved the day on his own. He didn't even need us. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. The whole act would have broken down if they didn't back off when they did. I really suck, huh? You were super cool. Even if I peed in my pants a little. The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know guys like that have probably been arrested at least once. Thanks for sticking by me, Goldblum. You can't let injustice like that go unchecked. I think I get it now. This feeling is what made me want to help you guys to begin with. Hey, say it louder so your friend can hear. Give up our identity to another person, why don't you? Extra motivated. Rank up. I'm trying to, if I can, finish Mishima's leveling up so then, like, we can move on to, some, like, focusing on someone else.
All right.
It looks like they really laid into you. Why'd you help me? You didn't need to get involved.
Sorry.
Oh, snap. Thanks for your contribution. Thanks, but no thanks. Sorry. Looks like you're really in trouble though, so I stepped up. Hey, question. What graphics card are you using right now? What GPU are you sporting these days? I stepped up. That's now 1080 Ti. Do you know how much those are running these days? NVIDIA. I need to see if it's I couldn't, like, there's so much stuff online. I'm like, bruh. I think I have MSI. I have the MSI 1070, I think. Well, because another game, so Oblivion came out, and I don't have the specs, the minimum requirements for it. And then another game came out that I was interested in playing, and the minimum requirements are also for like a 1070 Ti. And so I'm like, well, maybe it's time to, if all these new games that are going to come out are going to be beyond what my computer can do, maybe it's time I upgrade. But I'm really, like, having to put in a new part is so scary to me. Because I also think I should probably pick up some more RAM as well. I just get nervous about that. 2 to 3 hundo? Okay. Not too bad. And then it's like, it's kind of, it's an upgrade, you know? Okay. You need us to take you to need to call an ambulance? I'm fine, just go.
Oh.
Alright, come on. Let's go.
Well, see you later.
I'm 1070. I just don't have the TI. Panic is finally kicking in. I'm shaking so bad I need to talk to someone. Think I'll be okay. What if those guys secretly followed me home? I have the model gun I got for self-defense. Yes, I have the 1070, but the minimum requirements are for 1070 Ti. And what I was reading was like you can still launch it, but your quality is going to be really bad. But I'd rather not spend like 50 bucks on a game to find out I can't even run it, you know? You've got this, man. I can't face these guys alone. They're going to tear me apart, destroy me. Like a 30% boost. Yeah, and then I was like, well, upgrading to this 1070 Ti would at least get me that far, but if I'm gonna spend money on a new graphics card, I would rather go like a couple steps up, so then like I'm not just chasing oh, isn't there like 3070 Ti's now or something? For some weird reason, I feel weirdly calmer after getting to yell a bit. I'm so exhausted. I wish I could just crash, but I gotta do some research on these guys. I have to mod the fan site too. Looking like another all-nighter. Thanks for listening through all that. Okay, see ya. What's a Ketchikun saying? Can't make it up. There's gonna be a summer festival in Odaiba. How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot outside? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot outside that we eat all that meat. 4000 series came out a couple years ago. Well, I'm gonna have to post in the, like, get some thoughts or suggestions on the Discord or something on what to get. Thousands or dinosaurs? Yeah. Because I'm not looking to spend a fortune or anything, but I want to upgrade a little bit. Like, I don't need, like, the newest stuff. Even if it's, like, upgrading. I just don't want to drop a bunch of money on it because I know the second I spend money on an upgrade, something's gonna go wrong. And, like, I don't know how compatibility works with, like, all this newer stuff. And, like, I mean, if all my stuff's a dinosaur in my tower, I'm you know, nerd. I don't want to, like, go so far. It'll break immediately. I know. That's so scary. Summer Festival, you think there'll be any A5 beef there? Of course, you should worry about the finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. No. They've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The Legend of the Phantom Thief started at our school. We practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good? The police should take notes.
Quiet down.
People are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changed people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak, crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of a gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Please look at this picture. Goldblum. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Jeez. Do you know what he did? Well, I'm gonna say thievery. Okay, I'm gonna say thievery. Let's check with the network. Yep.
This is it.
Correct.
Correct! Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some called him a gentleman thief. The Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor, Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media like kabuki and novel. Really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name, the gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivation. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
You need to study for the exams. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna study.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
You're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. I've got boxes of juice. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
When I was advised to come, well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Glad to hear. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
So I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I
Did you
see.
try to riz up the counselor? Excellent grades, exemplary conduct, while you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Not at all, in fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. You sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
It only felt like the norm. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you remember them, your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much as my mother. Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have well grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate? Not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I am able to rely upon well. Of course, I never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one can replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one ever can be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing ourselves. We need to keep pushing towards our future. Did anything come up that you want help with? I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. I appreciate the kind words. Why did we have to watch that? Hope you're ready for exams. I'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. Well, everyone keeps trying to talk to me, dude. Exams are close. Want to study? Yes. I'm so ready. Let's study.
This goes like
Now solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. Do you understand? I think I can do it. Seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Oh snap, let's go.
I agree.
Impressive, you're a quick learner. Pretty good review for me as well. Move on to the next problem. No, I want to actually solve them. Pretty late. I guess I should head home. Crossword. Play a little. Just a little. Medicine of varying legality. Poppy product. Opium. Oops. Opium. Import illegally. Smuggle. This is a fun one, isn't it? So now, medicines of varying legalities is going to be narcotics. That was the fastest one I've solved. I don't do drugs. Narcotics. This term applies to any medicine that dulls the senses, but is more often used as a generic term for both legal and illegal drugs being misused. Morphine, a common narcotic used as a painkiller in many medical facilities, is named after Morpheus, the Greek god of sleep.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Smarter, smarter. Maybe someone will text us wanting to study tonight. Do you have any news? Exam soon. Let's study with him. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guess that's what I do with this one too. Wait, that's no good. What did I mess up on? Try starting over. It's important to revisit and review where things went wrong. Yeah. We're scholarly.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. If I just fix this. Problem solved. You're freaking amazing, dude. Gonna go grab a refill. Solving that question's got me real pumped.
Want to head
Aww.
back? Yo.
What's up? I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. There's gonna be stuff like kebabs, steaks. Dude, I'm pumped. Is there nothing but meat?
Huh?
Well, duh, what else would you want? I mean, I can't stop thinking about meat. Piping hot, juicy meat. Nah, I'm hungry. Let's get going already. Bruh. Where have you been? Searching all alone. Oh, I have to click through this stuff. Okay. Today begins the first day of your final exams. Begin. Okay. If angle C is 28 and A and D are 88, what is the angle of B and E? Well, it's gonna add up to 180, I think. So that would be 116 minus 180 minus 116. Let's see if that comes up as an answer. 180 minus 116. 64?
Ooh, we can do
That sounds
this.
about right. Okay.
Hmm.
Essay question. Oh no, this looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Bowsy. Bowsy in this hot water. I think this came up in class. They were invented by the famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? This is the only name that sounds familiar. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere. When they were offering something to quell the river, barbarians' heads? That's it, a crazy story. That's how he came up with the Bowsy, right? Bowsy 2. Offer them instead of heads. As an offering to a river spirit, replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Ah, give it up.
Oh, next day of exams. Okay.
Now everyone.
All right. Write the name and genus of this organism. Wait. I don't remember. Is it the snow crab? Name and origin of crab. Persona 5. Oh, it's the king crab. I was not gonna get that.
Ooh, we can
Sounds
do
right.
this.
What happened when the government issued paper and hard currency in Japan for the first time? The government collapsed?
That doesn't
Oh,
look like
no!
it'll work.
Let's get started.
Are you ready to begin? What is the English equivalent for It's Raining Witches? Cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
Another name for the suman noodles traditionally eaten on Tanbata. I think it was demon. This is July. Oh, it's Starry Canal? Wait. Demon Guts. Okay, I was right.
Ooh, we can do this.
Last day of exams.
Yep.
Wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? That's what I think. But I hope. And
My parents are gonna kill me. They probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period.
Hey, congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
yeah.
Say, would you happen to have... There's something I'd like to discuss.
Yes. Sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so... It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I
Yeah.
just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Money troubles?
Well, there's a subject where I could definitely use some input, but not at the moment.
Aw.
I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations.
Uh-huh.
Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
They'll be disappointed. They'll turn on that person. Let me read it. Person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. Now, if they don't meet those expectations, what do you think will happen? Well, they'll be disappointed for sure, but if they're petty, they'll also turn on that person. They'll be disappointed. That seems like the sure answer. That's right.
When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
You just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry.
Dude, Jeff Goldblum has that gamer posture. I am actively trying to think of my posture right now. I'm like, please sit up straight.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart?
Good point. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Oh, I seem to have lost track of the time.
Oh,
I should be getting
we
back
didn't
to my
rank
work.
up. We didn't link
The
and build.
conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you.
I don't feel like it has. You
Enjoy
just
your
talked.
vacation.
No, don't leave.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is
No,
just
you
too
weren't.
much
We were
fun.
studying.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thief's popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have...
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we'll get meeting up in Shibuya, yeah?
We sure are on top of these.
Hey.
Now for the weather.
Localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're headed outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Thank you.
Let's go to bed.
Good night's rest.
Okay. Yeah. Hey.
No, I want to make something.
What?
Come on, bro. Why even give me a choice?
Hey, it's me.
I think so.
Come on, man.
Whole thing
So,
with
like-
kebabs. Wanna go? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always down to Chown. I did remember they said it might rain tomorrow, though. Rain or shine, will be there.
Let's turn in for the night.
Well, why don't we just invite everyone? Heat wave. Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji...
I have a favor to
A
ask.
favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now. And I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Huh. Well, I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea.
We should consult Jose. However, I can feel...
Same.
Oh, they're friends.
It's so hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sun.
That's my weather. I love that
What
weather.
idea was it to come here?
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew.
Better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and...
Ah, let's interview those
No.
Is she...
What the?
three.
Let's calm down.
Good point.
Thank you.
We'll look even more suspicious if we panic.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Don't. Don't.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Me trying to make the small talk in a customer service job.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Just like,
And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well,
Thank you for your time.
That was truly cringeworthy.
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, some might.
Oh, right.
You could just decline to be
Lines
interviewed.
for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious.
It's because we're together. The boys are out on a nice Sunday.
Well, they came all
And
the
a
way
nice
out here,
hot
so
Sunday.
we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby.
You don't know what you're
Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love...
Yeah, then come on, let's... So, that's it?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on.
Wait, no, why did it skip? Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I would order would be a water and a hot towel. Probably just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
Oh, because auto was on. Oops. Go on ahead without me.
Huh? Well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
On your mark. On her mark.
Senpai?
Oh, her outfit's cute. What a pleasant surprise.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it?
No.
I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Yeah. Well, let's go.
That was delicious.
Sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
The meat's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster.
Oh.
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
What do you mean?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
Oh.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
You really are doing your best? It's not over yet? Not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
No, don't leave. No! No, we didn't even level up.
Ah, you're back.
How could I what? You didn't invite
What
me?
did you say?
They're showing it on TV? Mission failed. Can I come along too?
Oh man.
I know, we should have just invited everyone. It was rude for us not to. Oh no.
Sorry.
Want to see a movie? Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care about the money or my social status, but please! I just need to tell her how I feel!
Person's true value isn't about social standing or wealth. I feel like I was able to learn about love. Kindness? Kindness? No! We need to learn about kindness, please. I used up 2 packs of pocket tissues. I guess girls like me want that perfect romantic kind of love you see in the movies. Understandable. Thanks for going along with it. Movie wasn't geared towards guys at all, huh? I'm glad you came with me. You're such a good friend. Let's head home. Hello. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% practice. Practice already? Of course. If I rest, it'll dull my senses. I have some great news next time I see you, I promise. Can we rank up at least? Bruh. Where have you been? Searching on and off. Meet at 5. Planning on it. Your feathers are a great part of summer tradition. I think I'll wear mine as well. How about you, Jeff? I don't have one. Why don't you come without your glasses? Bro, then I can't see.
Come to think of it.
If you're going, be careful. Those things get insanely crowded.
Hey, hey.
Nice to watch fireworks with the chief someday. We could watch them right here at LeBlanc. No, we couldn't. What?
Right when we were just about to leave.
Sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out true. What's this about? Insane Group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say, though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What did he mean by... Let's...
He just sounds butthurt.
Damn, it's so... The holiday means it's as crowded on here.
The girl
as
next
the
to
morning
us is a
rush
little
hour.
too detailed. Something's gonna happen.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
I'm right there with you. No, that girl next to us is too...
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late. It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I don't got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
Be
You often
nice.
say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
It's that same girl.
That's right.
Us too. Wanna go together?
No.
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No way.
We'll both apologize to the others.
No, I said no.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
Bye.
How could you?
Bruh, we literally just got a message from Mishima saying there's a group of people that want to take down the Phantom Thieves. And that girl's next to us on the train, and then she's like, you want to go to the festival together? And then he's like, yeah, let's ditch the people we're waiting for.
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji?
Well...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely
This is a weird
more than
group
somebody I
conversation.
know.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
Their outfits are really cute.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about
Hubba,
Japanese
hubba. Aww. Yeah, we're just complaining about the heat. Bruh.
Yeah?
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Jeez. Bruh.
We're just trying to get...
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
Bruh.
It's not possible in the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold. The festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
I like the shade.
What are you, Moss? I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's...
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Why is she here?
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
You can leave.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
Lover's quarrel?
No, you moron.
Well, that's not very nice.
It's past closing time. Clean up the...
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Medjed has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
Oh my goodness. Huh?
These are the details of the message that are posted on Medjed's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What in the world are they?
Oop.
I'm the one asking you. Don't return a question with another. Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
Kind of a grouch today.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Calm down, dude. They ain't harming you. Leave it be. Okay, maybe if they do more. I mean, those guys online, people are going nuts over. They're bad hackers or something. They're crackers. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. It's an organized group of such people recognized by the larger international community. They operate on a global scale. That makes them bigger than Kaneshiro. Our next target's gonna be Medjed. Let's try it out. Ooh. I'd suggested this without putting much thought into it. Can't back down. People are all excited about it. True. If we remain silent, people would believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. They taunted us publicly, after all. Not just let them be. Let's talk about Kimishima tomorrow. This is more his thing.
If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
I forgot. Aw. Okay, let's be kind and clean the place up.
Hey! Well then.
We need to level up our kindness.
That should do it for now. Hey!
What? Tell me.
Oh, they don't watch the news much? Do you? They're an international network of hacktivists.
Ugh, no way.
Digital Robin Hoods. They snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. I don't know enough about that stuff. Oh, is that our test scores? A little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Yay.
We were busy. Hey, it's not my fault.
It is your fault.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my... Anyways, there's some...
You want to ask me something?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves... They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut.
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the... Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
Nah, he's fishy, dude. I'm telling you, he's fishy.
So...
Wonder if anyone else got any info. No,
Med, it seems like we won't be able to deal with them by ourselves.
I know summer vacation is due to be. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about.
Get off your phones in class. I'm not sure.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
Girl, chill out. Probably her.
Excuse me.
Been spending time in the red light district lately, haven't you? We saw you there. Based on where you were heading, you're working at a store called the After School Salon. How is it working there? What do you mean? It's a normal cafe. They make me wear a costume and stuff, but that's it. I don't have to do anything weird if you know what I mean. It's totally legal. First I get is some weird old guys gawking at me.
I see.
Why are you working there? How's your financial situation? Fine. I can ask my parents for cash whenever I want. Totally bugged me about what I'm buying if I did that. That's why I work at the salon. I get some good money, plus the guys who come in there like mega pamper me. Nice having people treat you like you're special, you know? I'm an super honor student like you gets all the... I'm sure a super honor student like you gets that all the time though. Are you gonna tell on me? You even brought a witness today? Does that mean you two are in Shinjuku together? What's up with that, Miss Perez? So what if we're together? Don't say things that could be taken the wrong way. Simply an errand I asked him to accompany me on, that's it. At any rate, don't mind him. As for you, I don't plan on telling anyone. We're like protecting each other's secrets. Just realized your boyfriend's that rumored criminal.
Well,
Told you that's not how it is. I was just worried you were getting wrapped up in some shady business, but I asked him here for some support. Is that a Buki Maru-kun pencil case? I have tons of Buki stuff back when I was a kid. What a blast from the past. Why is it so beat up? Given to me when I was in elementary school. But they've stopped selling Buki Maru-kun merchandise. Girl. Isn't that a full circle? I don't know. I'm just real surprised. You don't look like the kind of person who'd be into that stuff. Why don't we trade phone numbers? I want to talk to you more about Buki Maru-kun and your boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. Chowder, anyone? Bye-bye. She was all over the place. I'm in shock. Thought I was a robot? People can change. Or you can change?
Yes.
That's why you're helping me. You know, I believe what Takao-san said about me is how others think of me as well. I thought I had it changed after the incident with Kaneshiro, but perhaps it wasn't enough. That aside, it's almost inspiring to meet someone so distinct from myself. I'm going to try and look at things a little differently from now on.
Well?
I think that'll help me break out of my shell. I hope you're ready. I'm going to show you how useful an honor student can really be. Rank up.
All right.
Black belt talk. I'll be interested to speak with Takao-san some more now that I have her contact information. Perhaps I can correct her misconceptions about you.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for sitting in with me. It really did help. Talk to you later. Thanks, girl. Let's see.
Ah, you're back.
Did you find anything? It's a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. The Smiter. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all the depictions of him. Taking all this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Well done. Hey, there's nothing to be impressed about. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. I should look into it more. Or should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
Hey!
We're gonna pause. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there for today. With this. So thank you for tagging along, and I look forward to playing more again soon.